So our new design here is going to look a little different from what you're used to, but this is all with the intention of allowing you to work more efficiently, have everything in one place as opposed to having to bounce around. None of the functions have really changed other than the layout and where you get to certain items are going to be in a slightly different spot. So I'm just going to walk down the list real fast here of what you're going to see when you log in now. When you log in, instead of having your profile up here in the right, it's going to be over here on the left. This is where you'll be able to toggle between your permissions if you are having dual permissions between both being a coach and a parent. You'll be able to access your profile and manage that right here. If you're attached to multiple teams, you will also then be able to manage that right here. Right now for this is the team that we're on, but if we open this up, we would see other options of teams that we could switch to access the information that is associated with that team and the subscription and permissions that are assigned to that team. Still have your dashboard here. Your meets and entries will still be right here, but you will also now be able to upload your results all from within this spot. By adding them here, you'll be able to track the seasons and the meets that you've uploaded, and you'll be able to compare that with your meets that you have here and track all your entries, and all your other meet billing is still run just the same. Your calendar will still be the same. Under training, now this is where you're going to be able to write your workouts within this platform now. So you'll have all your workouts written out here that you can see for your account, and all your coaches, when they are logged in, will also be able to see the workouts for any training groups that they are a part of. That will all be right here. You will have access to the season planning right here and your groups. And what will be nice now with the groups is for your team, if you especially have multiple coaches, if you do have multiple teams, or you have training groups that you've even run historically for yourself in the past, when you come here, you'll be able to see all the training groups that you are a part of that are assigned to the team that you're currently on. You will also be able to see your other training groups. These are training groups that are not assigned to your current team that you're looking at. And so that will help better make clear which ones are attached to your team and not, and you can work to rectify that. You can share that with other coaches and figure out how to get that connected to your team. And then you'll still have your archive training groups down here. Under people, you'll still have your roster, your active roster, and your inactive roster, and you'll have your staff. And the staff is now where you'll manage your coaches that are attached to your team, any members that are taking up a seat on your subscription, and how you will manage and toggle all that information. Historically, this was done under settings and people. Now it's going to be handled right in here for your staff. So all your members for your club, both your parents and swimmers with their profiles here, and the parents being a part of those swimmers' profiles, and then your staff members, your coaches, who are also members of your club to access commit. You'll still have your messaging here where you'll be able to do and run all your messaging. Your reports now, you'll have your training analytics where you'll be able to track all the training pieces from your different groups for different time frames. You'll be able to look at your team records here. This is for all those results you upload. This is where you'll come for that. You'll be able to look at all of your attendance as well for each individual training group. And you'll be able to run your reports for all your finance right here. Under payments, you'll still have your customers list, your programs that you're running, coupons you've set up, and any one-off payments that you're running. Your website, still the same as it was before. You'll come in here, edit all that. You'll be able to work on updating information, publishing it to your website. Your jobs are still run just like they were. And under your settings, you still have access to all the same settings. It's just laid out slightly differently now. You'll have your management settings for your team. You'll have your training settings, which will be sort of those training groups that we saw there, which ones are mapped to your team, which ones are active, sort of the swimmer classifications that you're running for your team. You'll have your personal preferences here about how you're running for your workouts and your training. Your roster information, which is where you'll be able to choose what you see on your roster for the visible fields and create custom ones. Your Stripe connection, which is what is set up to run your payments. And then your actual subscription information will be all managed right here for billing purposes, for admin. All of that information will be managed right in here. And this will be the new look now. If you need help, you click up here. You'll be able to ask us questions. You'll be able to search our database for information regarding the new look. And you'll be able to do all your same search functions across your team, all within this. So again, the functionality of how you do things has not changed. It's just the layout and the look will be updated, and which will allow us to start creating those better, more improved features that you're looking for out of commit.